much exactly does the United States government, not including the Gates Foundation or private contributions, the government provides to WHO a year? How much have they already sent you, and how much is at stake that Trump is withholding or threatening to withhold? How does that affect your program?
So I have said it in my statement. We're assessing how our programs will be affected. And not only that, we will try to fill any gaps with partners. So we will get back to you after our assessment is completed. Thank you.
I was wondering, sir, you just mentioned you're looking at the assessment on the shortfall in funding. Looking at your 2020-2021 budget, it looks like the shortfall will be around $115 million from the United States for 2020. Can you get the money from partners, or will you be forced, as you're allowed under WHO rules, to transfer funds from other programs up to 5% of earmarked funds? Thank you, sir.
So I will repeat what I said again. We will do the assessment and then announce it officially. Thank you.
Okay, Dr. Tedros, U.S. Department of State says early information by Taiwan on isolated treatment in Wuhan was withheld from global community by WHO, and they also criticized WHO for choosing politics over global health. How do you respond to such criticism? Thank you.
Best, but I think the question was about Taiwan and isolating Taiwan.
Maybe I could just clarify on the technical. Maybe Steve or want to take up the issue around working with Taiwan. But the specific issue of reports, there were multiple sources of reports on the 31st of December regarding a cluster of cases of atypical pneumonia in Wuhan, China. In fact, they emanated from a press release or a publication on the website of the Wuhan Health Authority. And it was from that publication that many agencies, including our own epidemic intelligence from open sources and I believe ProMed, I believe others, picked up on that. And there was a flurry of communications between various agencies to verify that signal. It was W.H.O. then who moved to formally verify that signal through our country office with the government authorities in China.
Just maybe to introduce, we have our colleague Steve Solomon, Principal Legal Officer, who will also add something on this topic.
Thank you, Tariq. Let me address this larger issue of the question that was just asked. I'd like to do so in two parts, by addressing on the one hand WHO's technical health mandate, and on the other hand WHO's status as an international organization composed of countries. On the one hand, there is WHO staff, the doctors, the scientists, the researchers, among many others. They focus on technical and operational public health work. On the other hand, there are the countries, that is the member states. The member states decide on the political issues like membership, like observership, and these 194 member states of the World Health Organization, they set the policies of the organization. And in that connection, the policies of the organization, it's important to understand that WHO is very much part of the United Nations. In 1971, the countries of the United Nations decided to recognize the People's Republic of China as the only legitimate representative of China. 1 year later, in 1972, the member states of the World Health Organization decided in Resolution 25.1 to do the same thing. And this has been the official position of the United Nations since 1971.